10 Best Flowers for Hanging Baskets. For those who do not have the right climate to grow fussy fuchsias, begonias can act as a plant double. The half-hardy Begonia boliviensis has the same tubular, pendulous flowers as fuchsias, but can handle the heat and humidity of southern summers. Other tuberous begonias that look great in hanging baskets include the non-stop maca series, which are fully double and resemble roses. Gardeners living in areas with cool, wet summers cannot pass up the opportunity to grow this amazing, shade-loving tender perennial. Although the plants do tend to wither in summer weather, you can look for one of the more heat-tolerant varieties, like Astoria, Jupiter, or Surprise. A little fuss will prolong the beauty of fuchsias in hanging baskets. The plants respond well to daily misting, regular fertilizing, and diligent deadheading. In frost-free areas, common lantana can become somewhat of a thug, growing into a wild woody shrub that scrambles through fences and overtakes flower beds. However, the vibrant flower clusters of lantana provide reliable tropical color for a long growing season, attracting butterflies and hummingbirds. Choose a small weeping variety for your hanging baskets, such as Patriot Popcorn or Patriot Rainbow. If lantana is overly vigorous in your area, choose a sterile variety like Gold Mound or Patriot that does not grow seed-filled berries. It is best to think of Lobelia erinus as a spilling seasonal plant for early spring, as it thrives in moderate temperatures. Your hanging basket will be covered with a mass of electric blue flowers with contrasting white throats that appeal to butterflies. At the end of June, do not waste any time trying to coddle the plants, replace them with million bells, lantana, or another heat-loving plant. This cousin of the petunia will not tucker out when the temperatures rise. Million bells produce little or no seed and don't require deadheading to stay in bloom. All they need is moist soil and a full day of sun to keep your hanging baskets vibrant. You may know these by the more common name of geranium, but pelargoniums are annuals, while true geraniums are hardy perennials. The bold texture, bright colors, and trailing habit of pelargoniums make them ideal for hanging baskets. Deadheading is necessary to keep the plants blooming until frost. Petunias have always been a classic favorite for hanging baskets, but some gardeners have given up on them after struggling with plants bedraggled by disease and rainstorms. Try milliflora, which blooms continuously without the need for pinching, or multiflora, which performs in hot, wet summers. Petunias are at their most fragrant in the evening, so add a white variety to a moon garden for extra allure. Place Portulaca, or moss rose, in a site where it will receive sun for most of the day. When the plant sits in shade, its flowers close up. Pair moss rose with other heat-loving, drought-tolerant plants, like wandering Jew, which will provide color between blooming cycles. Sitting near a sweet Alyssum hanging basket is like being in the presence of a fragrant cloud. These flowers have a strong honey scent that attracts butterflies and bees. The appealing trailing habit of sweet Alyssum can turn shaggy as the season progresses, so do not be afraid to reinvigorate it with a summer haircut. Impress your gardening friends by telling them your garden includes a plant endemic to the Canary Islands. Lotus berthelotii, also known as lotus vine or parrot's beak vine, is in decline in its native habitat, but it is easy to cultivate and propagate from seed and cuttings. Its greenish-gray, needle-like leaves are, in fact, as soft as a feather. Joyful flame-like flowers dot the plant all season when grown in a sunny spot. The Jedi secret to growing this quirky plant is to provide it with daily moisture in a special cactus or orchid potting mix with excellent drainage. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more interesting videos. And please hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm.